Greetings, programs! Today's Brando review is of the 2015. I believe it's 2015. I mean, it was released in 2016. 2015. That's pretty damn sad. But yeah, it's 2015, so I'll just say it as 2015. Of the 2015 Star Wars 3 3/4 inch Captain Phasma Black Series from Hasbro. Let's do this. Sorry for the packaging. It's a mini-me packaging of the 6-inch version. We have our Captain Phasma, who looks very slim compared to the, I guess, more stocky 3 3/4 inch basic 5 points of articulation, aka 5 pieces of shit figure. And we have a very, like, she looks almost like, what's her name? Mother Russia from Kick-Ass 2. But her body looks more like a female here on the left compared to the more bulked up one here on the right side. So you got your logo up there. You can see what figure you got. All the paint defects you're pretty much gonna have. Phasma logo, all this stuff here on the bottom. On the left, you have pretty much this, Phasma. And then you can see the gray, and then top, nothing. On the right-hand side, there is no numbers, so it's kind of hard. You have to pretty much read that text unless you're Floyd Mayweather. Look at the bottom there, red. On the back here, you have, I'll get close for you. All this text, multilingual, pause and read it if you like to. There's the bottom text. You can pause and read this stuff if you like to. Includes figure and accessory, aka all we get is just her little blaster. This toy is made in...
They're learning from China.
This is the bottom, and oh, it's also there. But that is the packaging, and let's unbox this bad girl. I don't have my unboxing knife that's really big, but all I got is these pair of scissors, and I will really quickly unbox this and show off this whole ordeal. And all we get is this. So pretty much this is the packaging. Same exact thing. You got your cape back here. Ooh, really rubbery. Our blaster being held by a piece of tape that just came out, and I'll show you that. And here is Phasma. So here's Phasma. I pretty much see not that much in the detail of the 3 3/4 inch. I pretty much see no differences in the sculpt for the head, at least for the 3 3/4 basic and the Black Series. We see a couple differences for the chest there. Bam, you got some more detailing there. Of course, like I said, very slimmer looking. Besides that, I think the sculpt is nearly the same. I think her legs are a little bit more bowing outward compared to the 5 points of articulation, I guess is standard. Besides that, it looks nearly the same-ish sculpt. And I assume that that's probably a plastic cape compared to this one that is supposedly rubber feeling, because it feels very rubbery. And a really cool thing about this cape is, I think she'll just stand just fine. Oh, holy paint defect, Batman. Right there. I'll get close and show you later. But rubber capes, for the most part, are really heavy, and it's pretty much a miracle, unless Mattel just for some reason for Batman v Superman couldn't get it done. But they just, for some reason, have balancing issues. But she is a monster. A monster! She's about 4 3/8 inches tall-ish. Never mind, she's 4 1/4. Right above 4 1/4 inches tall. But I really love the paint on this girl. She looks really great. It's not too grungy like we've kind of seen her in, like, say, a Hot Toys type of paint job. But then again, that is Hot Toys. But I really like the metallic sheen she has. It looks really great. The back here is her cape. You can see there's like some patches or something. Maybe some like little pockets to put stuff in. But really don't know because she had a whole whopping, what, a minute and a half of screen time. But hey, that's Star Wars for you. We got to sell these figures and all these people love them. Woohoo! But she does have a ball socket at the abs here. Not too much articulation, really. She just kind of moves around. And the head looks like just a swivel and a little bit of a hinge going up and down. I'm assuming you can probably pop that off and pop off the cape if they want to customize it or something, or put it on the 5 points. I don't know if you really want to do that. But here we go. This is going to be a tough one. Bam! Oh, maybe not so much. Shoulder articulation going up. Sometimes it's prohibited by the chest piece. But for some reason, Hasbro actually does a really great job of not hindering too much movement, except the 6-inch Phasma, which was kind of underwhelming. There's a ball socket hinge going backwards for... Ooh, a lot of backwards for that one. How much for this one? Not so much. That's weird. But that's why I do both arms, so you can see that one arm has more articulation than the other. Inwards, about that much. So that's weird. She has more articulation outward, but not inward. This one's more symmetrical, I guess. Maybe not so much. But anyway, I already showed you the ab. Bam. Looks like no waist, so its only articulation is right there. I think that might be a paint defect right there in the top. Maybe not. Maybe it's supposed to be like that, but we definitely have our paint defect right there. That sucks, but at least it's not on the head. I'll take that any day. I don't care. It could possibly be like a battle damage type thing. No, it's not. Right here we have a really good amount of articulation. She can nearly Jean-Claude Van Damme. She got your hinges there. Also a 360 swivel on the right and the left leg. Looks like you have a little notch for her blaster, like the 6-inch. And we do have a little corresponding male end to put in here. And it does fit, and that is pretty awesome. I'll show you the blaster here in a second. But see if she can sit down. She really can't. That's the one thing these, for some reason, because I guess she doesn't have a thigh swivel, that sitting down is kind of awkward for the 3 3/4-inch Black Series figures for Force Awakens. It's pretty much it. But she does have, it looks like, just a single joint hinge for the knees, no double jointed. Kind of sucks, but at least the knees move. And then a single hinge for the feet. Bam and bam, and then a swivel 360. So pretty cool. And then on the bottom you have your pegs for putting her in a stand. So that's her on the front side. And the back side you got your little backpack type deal. I have no idea what the hell it is for all the stormtroopers. That's so weird. But there's the back legs. You can see the detailing, just basic type deal, stormtrooper-esque in nature. I'm really happy that the Jean-Claude Van Damme is not prohibited too much by the pouches here. It is a little bit, but it's not too bad compared to the 6-inch version, which I thought, in my opinion, was kind of underwhelming. It's a great looking figure, but has some problems. So her blaster looks like a little scope is bent. I don't know if it was like that in the packaging. But here is her blaster. Looks like the exact same from the 6-inch. Probably just shrunken down. You have a couple colors here, aka 2, as I drop it. But black, and then like a very off-looking beige type deal. Very military looking like. And this is a really cool looking blaster. You have a scope. Don't know what you need a scope for, but I guess she snipes from far distances with this. I guess that's one thing we'll probably see in episode 8. Maybe her in action, because she didn't do anything for episode 7. But this is the blaster. It's kind of cool. And let's see how well she can hold it and stuff. Because 5 points of articulation, she really can't hold it that well. It's just going to be a Frankenstein type deal. And she holds it actually, oops. And she holds it actually pretty awesomely. This should be standard, man. This right here, as much as that renders cool, this is trash. This is awesome. You don't want figures holding guns like this. I'm going to shoot you. No, I'm going to shoot you. Even though that's not how she sounds. She's from Australia or somewhere. I don't know. But this looks awesome. This looks sick. Looks so cool. See how much forward she can go. Did I talk about the wrists? Because I'm looking at them right now. It's just a single hinge back and forth. And then 360. I might not have talked about the wrists, but I just did right now. The wrists, I think, are the reason why she can hold the gun so damn well. So yeah, the stock here, the butt end of the gun. Oh no, don't lose your grip, girl. Goes into the other little end of the elbow, and then she goes bam. It looks really awesome. I like it a lot. This looks sick. All right, so here we have Captain Phasma. All these are 3 3/4-inch Black Series except Rey, which I did not like, so I just kept the 5 points for articulation. But she looks very menacing over a regular Rey, and then even the Stormtrooper right here is really short compared to Captain Phasma. Captain Phasma is a monster, but she's even taller than Kylo by maybe like an eighth of an inch, maybe a 16th of an inch. But she is the tallest Black Series 3 3/4-inch figure available, and she looks really cool. So I'm going to give Captain Phasma out of 10. Well, it's sad that I had to buy her scalpeled on eBay for 20 bucks. I had to buy a lot of these little figures right here, scalpeled on eBay. It is a damn shame. This is the worst distribution probably in the history of toys, and I had to pay like 20 bucks free shipping for her. Is she worth 20 bucks free shipping? Not really. Is she worth like the 12, 13, no more than 15 bucks at Walmart, where she's an exclusive at, sadly? I'd say yeah. She looks really cool, really menacing. I like the rubber cape. I like the sculpt. I like how she can hold a gun like that. She really has no flaws besides the little paint defect right there. She has a nice amount of articulation, and she can stand all by herself, even having a rubber cape. So I think this is actually a really cool looking figure. It's nice in scale. I'll probably give it a total of an 8 out of 10. She looks really awesome. So that's it. She'll get the loved it seal of approval. Thank Thanks, guys, very much for watching. If you like this video, give it a like down below. Subscribe if you aren't already subscribed to stay tuned for the latest and greatest from this channel. Leave a comment down below. Do you like Captain Phasma? Do you have this Captain Phasma? Do you have this Captain Phasma? What do you think of your Captain Phasmas? What do you think of Captain Phasma as a character? End of line. I'm Brando, and I fight for the users. Thank you for choosing CRS. Greetings, programs! Today's Brando reviews of the 2015 3 3/4 in Star Wars Force Awakens Flame Trooper from the First Order from Hasbro. Let's do this. So I was going to hold off for a Flame